Hi, it is Hillary with Tempost Sells. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, on Mercari, on Etsy, and on eBay. And today we're interrupting our reseller university because today was the first day that the Goodwill closest to my house was open. And I thought, oh, I'll go. I'll spend 30 minutes. I'll get in, I'll get out. 3 hours, baby. I got giddy, Just take a closer look. You're looking into the eyes of a crazy person because I lost my mind today. And I came home with 3 bags of stuff, which I had to split up into 2 receipts and pay for in 3 different methods because I did not move money into my account fast enough. And I will try not to get sweaty. Yeah, there's a good lot of stuff here. You can just take a look. I didn't even have normally I have a plan when I go into the thrift store. I know where I'm going to go. When I walk into my Goodwill, I go to the shoes because that's the closest to the entrance. And they usually replenish them. My Goodwill, they fill the shelves and then they come back in a half an hour or an hour and refill them again with, once stuff starts missing. So I usually have to check shoes if I'm there for, a little bit, 2 or 3 times. I also checked dresses because I specifically wanted dresses. Normally at my Goodwill, the dress rack, it's packed. You have to just get in there and pull it apart to get to see anything. And it's also up high, to care for the length of the dresses. And I just get tired of reaching up and doing this. So I don't normally get dresses there. I get dresses at the consignment shop where it's a lot easier to find them. But I wanted to look at dresses and I also wanted to get swimsuits. And I did all that. And also, I'm just saying, shoes were crazy. Shoes were crazy. And my cart was overflowing and I actually, would go into a corner and because they took all the seats away. And normally I have I find a bench or or the sofa or whatever. And I sit there and I go through the first thing and I know what I'm going to put back. And then I know what I'm going to keep. And then I keep doing that periodically as a rest. But this time it was very hard to do that. And my cart was so full that I had to keep taking stuff out. And then I thought I lost a shoe. I thought somebody took a shoe out of my thing or I dropped it. And it turned out to have fallen in the little flat space underneath. But yeah, so it was an adventuresome day at the Goodwill and I was masked and gloved and came home, took my Silkwood shower and put all my clothes in the laundry and hopefully we're safe because I really should not have been out that long. I was out yesterday and I was actually going to go to Trader Joe's today. And I thought, let's just wait until next week and then do Trader Joe's. But anyway, enough. That's 4 minutes of me yammering. So let's just get into the haul. We're going to start with some shoes. I found a lot of shoes. These are Adidas. And they're in really good shape. They don't even really look worn. And I looked these up. They don't have a high resale value, but I think because they're so new, they look so good, and the soles aren't, this hasn't really worn off. So I think I can get, I think these were 40 maybe I could get for them. We're going to try for 40 based on the fact that they look so nice. I generally will always, what did I do here? I generally will always pick up Vans because I tend to sell them really well. Sometimes I'll have to wait on them for a while, but I've noticed that if I get unique Vans like these are sort of a galaxy print and the soles look nice, the heels look nice. There's some wear on them, but not much. These are size 7.5. I also got these I took these out of the bin where the lady was putting them out, so they still had the rubber band on them. These I wasn't so sure of, but because they do look worn a little bit, but they're so cute. And they had an okay resale value, maybe 20. And nothing, they reopened and they had like these balloons and people were standing in saying welcome, and no color tag discount. What's up with that, Goodwill? And so I had to put a lot of stuff back that I just wouldn't get because I didn't get a discount. So the things that I got, I think, are the things that I think I can turn enough profit on. And I was by no means low on shoes, but I just could not pass these up. And look at these Vans. God, these are so cute. I wish these were my size. What size are they? And the thing I like about Vans is they usually give you the male size and the female size. Yeah, so it says U.S. men's 7, women 8.5. Cutie, cutie, cutie. I would be wearing the heck out of these. I love Vans. I love wearing my Vans. My Vans are Hello Kitty. These were not there the first time I went to look through shoes, but they were there about the third time. These are old, but they're Tim's. And usually they mark Tim's up to like $20, and these were $6.99. So I think I can make my money back on that. Also, the reason why I tended to spend more money on shoes, because that's where I know I'll get my money back. I'm never sure, on clothes. Well, I'm sort of sure, but, these were one of the first pair of shoes that landed in my basket. These Allegrias. Is that how you say it? Yeah, Allegria. I've sold these before, actually. I think at Brown. And the size here is a size 39. I looked these up in the store. I looked, I think, everything up in the store, except for some of the clothing. These are Drew, and I believe I have a pair of Drews in my closet. Oh, no, wait, these aren't the Drews. These are Alden Goodyear shoes. Let's see, it says Goodyear, and they had a really good resale value, and I don't remember what it was. I think it was like around $60 or $70. And these look in tremendously good condition. These I was really up in the air about. These are Adidas. They're not, perfect. But, I looked them up and they were going for like 20, 25 bucks. And I think I just sort of liked them. I was just really attracted to them and decided to get them. And they are a US size 9. So I can't even wear these. So I'm a big old size 10.5 feet. These were also, just because they looked so good, these are something SL Loop. Yeah. These are Adidas SL Loop. Not going for terribly much. I'm going to try to get 30 out of them, just because they don't look like they've ever been worn. I think people were just cleaning out their closets during quarantine. Thank you. It's a personal thank you. Actually, these were the first pair of shoes I saw. These are... And I was just like overlooking them. I was like, they got the pony fur, they got the sheet. It's like a lot of stuff going on. But then on the inside, I noticed that it says Keds, and then just under that, it says Kate Spade. So I thought, I did not look these up. I figured I looked at them and the condition was nice. The fur is still, nicely. There's no like marking on it. So I did get those without looking. Let's see. I have 2 more pairs of shoes. These I also wavered a lot on. These are Pumas. They do have somewhere. I'm going to clean them up, but the inside and here they look quite nice. And I was like, I put them back, and then my hand was still on them. It was like a chess move. I was like, my hand's still on it, so it's still mine. So then I pulled them back, and I thought, well, let me look them up again. And I don't think I found this exact shoe, I tried looking by the style number. I tried looking by color. And I couldn't find it, but the ones that were similar to it had a fairly decent resale. Now, these I just put in my basket because they had a price tag of $18.99 on them. And I was like, there must be something special about them. So I'm just going to put them in my basket and look. And there was no percentage off. And these are them. And they do not look super special, but you can see they're very lightly worn. Especially when I tell you these are Yeezy Boosts from by Adidas from 2015. And my nephew looked them up because I sent him a picture and I was like, is this a good deal? And I was like, I don't know how to authenticate these. And I didn't want to take the time to read it in the thing. And I was like, he knows sneakers, so maybe he knows. And if you see here, there's an embossed Adidas logo on, where's the tag? On the tag here, you know, it gives you the size and in wherever. And, you know, all the information. There's Adidas on the sole. He told me to check the seams, and there's no parts where it's, you know, coming apart from the seam, and they're still pliable. They're not falling apart. And then on the right shoe, instead of the Adidas logo, there's the Yeezy. So he looked them up for me and sent me the comp. Gotta love that, right? And said $100 I can probably get for them, $120 if I clean them up. So that's what we will be asking. Okay, so that's all the shoes. Wow, it seems like so little now. I brought home 3 bags of crap. I mean, excellent stuff. I know Rae Dunn is sort of going out of favor, but they had these, King and Queen, and they were 79 cents each. So I went ahead and got them because as a set, I've been noticing that sets have been selling well for Rae Dunn. I also ran into a mason jar. I forgot what it said. I think Dream, but it was marked up, so I didn't get it. This Harley Davidson mug, where it says Harley Davidson inside. Nice, no chips. 99 cents. Official Harley Davidson product. Weird stuff I just threw in my basket. I have a basket like this, and it has like a hook, and I keep it on my door, and that's what I used to put my keys in when I had an apartment. It used to be on my front door. But this has a wrench as a handle, and I just thought that was really interesting. And I think I can sell that. I like to have different looking things in my shop. These I'm not going to open, but they're from Anthropologie. I've sold them at least once before, maybe twice. And they're measuring bowls. They're nested measuring bowls. Each one's a different color. And I don't know if you can, where is the, oh, we'll just do that. And they could they didn't look chipped, but one of them could very well be open. And they sold fairly quickly for me that last time, so I thought, well, let's try it again. I had 2 swimsuits in my cart, but when I got close to looking, when I go to the little corner, I also look everything over and try to find if there's anything wrong with it. I make sure that my shoes are the same size. That's a big thing for me because, yeah, 3 times I've gotten burnt on it. But this is a swimsuit. It's got the little tank. I forgot who it's by. Free Country. And I thought that was cute. And it is new with tags. And it has the little skirt with it, with the little ruched sides. So I got a new swimsuit. I wish I'd had that other one. It was like an old, 40s style with the shirred size, but somebody had ripped down the center of the inside, and it just didn't look nice after that. I went back and I kept looking at ties, and I kept not finding ties, and I think I just got this one because I wanted a tie. One of the ties that I sell well, and I'd mentioned in my tie video, which I will link above, and in the comments is the World Wildlife Fund. And those are one of I think I showed you a rhino tie, which was that, which I still have, by the way. But these are little drawings of animals, and I thought, well, let's give it a go. And then when I thought, oh, maybe I won't get it, it was like way deep down in my cart, and I couldn't find it. I got this knitting kit or a crochet kit for a pair of socks. It's got the yarn and the instructions in it. At first I got it for me because I thought this looks like some of my favorite yarn to knit socks with, but then I think I'm just going to sell it. Yeah. Okay, let's move some stuff closer to me. Not only was I looking for swimsuits, I was looking for board shorts. These I'm not sure if they're just regular shorts or board shorts. I guess these are regular shorts. They were just in the board short. Yeah, these were just in the board short section. These are Pumas men's shorts. We'll look them up and double check. But I just thought that were nice. Pattern, little plaid. This t-shirt I wish was my size because I would wear the heck out of this. I'm trying not to get Star Wars shirts, but I love this because it's got a Stormtrooper and Starry Starry Night mashup. That's awesome. More board shorts. These are by Quicksilver Cipher. I looked them up. I don't remember what the what the resale price was, but I kept them in the basket and I put a couple of others back, so that must have been the winner. This, oh, I'm just going to zip this up because I just thought this was cool, and if it fits me, I am definitely going to bop around in it for a bit. This is by Blush. What size is it? Oh, it says 2X. I thought this was so cool. Like, it's a hip-hop baseball jacket, but it's really lightweight. Like, I don't know if you can see. Oh, I can't put light through it. I was like, oh, let me get my phone. Oh, my phone is how you're looking at me right now. But I thought this was cool because it's like Hip Hop Magazine and Vibe and whatnot, and then the covers. So that was an impulse buy. No, it wasn't. I looked it up. Good resale value. Here's my impulse buys because I did not look up these two items. There were two Donna Karan dresses, DKNY. This one, I'm losing the slip. Well, there's a slip underneath here. Just imagine. It looks like a nightgown. I'm not going to lie. It looks like something that you would give to your auntie when she's in the hospital. But I think it's silk. I was trying to look up, trying to look the fabric up, and I couldn't find the tag because there's just like so much fabric here. But let's look at it now. Yep, 100% silk. That was pretty darn good because I had some gloves on. I couldn't feel that sucker. This is also DKNY. Also looks like jammies. It is a button-down sort of shirt dress collar. And it's very long. Did not look that up. This, I think I found this while I was in line. And I looked it up and it had a very good resale value. This is a H3 Hummer wear jacket. I couldn't find this exact one in the initial things, but plainer ones were going for like 100, like 60 to 100. So that one is mine. This is the last dress. We're almost done. This was, I thought this video was going to be like 2 hours long. I've had so much stuff. That's what happens when you pay full price at the Goodwill. You don't get as much as you're used to. This cute dress is Torrid. It's their vanity size 1, which I believe is like a 14-16. It looks like an older style, but it still is quite adorable and would like be super cute in the spring to the summer. Always looking for sports bras. Once I realized how fast they can flip, I always take a look for bras. Did not find any that looked good, but this Victoria Sport was cute. And look at the little crisscross back. I believe it's a medium, and it's not, the elastic isn't pulled out of shape, so it really hasn't been worn very much, or it was worn by the appropriate sized person. Okay, do I really just have 2 items left? Wow. Okay. These I kept having to look up. This was the first one that I had. It looked like what is it? Crawl something. It had a crawl. The backpack thing. It begins with a K. Is it Krall? I thought I had found one of those, and then it didn't have a label on it, and I kept looking, and it turns out it was from IKEA. It was in pretty good shape, and it probably would have, it was a nice bag, like a messenger bag. It probably would have sold well if I bought it, but I didn't. I got this one instead, which is Osprey, Chaco, Daylight. And look how nice and bright that looks. And there's like some discoloration there, a little mark, but it looks pretty good. And this still works, and it came with bonus items. It had, I think, somebody's old chapstick in it, so chucky that. And then I think it had it had a pen. So we have a new pen. Let's just check. We should probably check and see if there's anything else in there. Check all the pockets. I always see people like on Instagram and they're like, I found money. And sometimes I don't check very well, so let's do that now. Oh. Emergency ponchos, which I can sell for whatever. And this was $3.99, and it had a nice resale value. I don't remember what it was, but it did. And then this just looked really nice. It looked like I don't know the brand or anything, but it just looked really nice, and it looked really heavy duty, like, it was for hikers. And the name is Marding Top. And it had like a lot of extras in it. It has like the side-to-side pocket. It has this pocket. We're checking also if there's anything in here. It has a nice tall bottle pocket, and it has this one on the other side, which is sort of, I don't know what you put there, but it's there. Me, it would be snacks. And then it just had like all these hooks and everything, so it looked important. So that is why I looked it up, and I'm glad I did. Ew. Somebody's old nasty earphones. And a piece of paper. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go sterilize my hands with boiling water now. Yeah, so that had a good resale value. Here's the logo, Marding Top, and that is my haul. So yeah, it was a fun shopping day. That took 3 hours to winnow down, and I did it very, very slowly. That's my haul. And we'll start getting these things listed. We'll have some cleaning to do. I don't have that much laundry. Oh, I also got a coat. I got a coat for my mom that she had been wanting, and it was $10. And I passed on a purple Columbia puffer coat, just because the resale value was decent. It was $9. I could probably flipped it for $40. Is not great, but yeah, I just didn't want any more coats. I just need to get away from coats for a while. I'm not good at dealing with the seasons outside of the season. So it's already getting warm here and I want nothing to do with coats. So I put that down. The only reason I got the other one was because my mom, I knew it was a Pacific Trails coat, and I had bought one, and my mom tried to steal it. And I was like, oh, no, it's already sold. And I found another one, and this was actually more her size because that one was like an extra large and it was way too big. So I found another one and it was $10, and so she's happy she has a new coat. And what else did I get? Oh, I got a Cuisinart ice cream maker in red, which is the one I always wanted. This one has an extra bowl so you can freeze one and then still make another. So apparently Cuisinart knows me. What else? Did I get anything else? Anything interesting happened there? A woman touched me. I was looking at something and I was like this, and she's like, oh, you can use that for blah, blah, blah. And I just looked at her like she was crazy, because I'm like, first of all, you don't know me, don't touch me. And second of all, like, I wasn't looking at something and trying to figure out if I could use it. I was trying to figure out if I could sell it. And then third, freaking pandemic still happening. Don't touch me. You see, I've got the gloves. You see, I've got the mask. And then I had the earphones, I was listening to show tunes because I didn't want anybody to talk to me and disrupt me and get all in my personal space. Yeah, so that happened. So yeah, somebody touched me. I thought for sure I was going to find some Lululemon. I felt like there was Lululemon in that store. And I guess I just missed it. If you ever just, I don't know, is that just me? Like some days you're like, you go out and you're sourcing and you're like, I feel like this is here. And I usually find it. And once I go, oh, I feel like this is here. I usually do find it. Let's see. I had gone to look at the coats, just because, I kind of had this feeling like Arc'teryx was there. And then that's when I found the Pacific Trails. And then I realized, I'm going to have to put a lot of this stuff back because I've not been going anywhere. So I've not been moving my money over. I didn't move my sourcing funds over. So I had to use my own personal funds, which was no bueno. Yeah. So let's see, we're coming up on 30 minutes. So that's probably enough. And, I will get this stuff listed. Most of it looks like it will probably go on eBay. So check out my eBay store, or if you're interested, you can contact me here for anything that you saw in the video that you would like to purchase. Just let me know in the comments. So that's my haul. My first day outsourcing since I went at the end of March. I went after we were sort of shut down, but we weren't, like, the businesses weren't shut down. There was just fewer people in there. And so I did go at the end of March. So I have sourced since then. And then, I have my B&G trading box and things that people have given me. So I have those items. And so I wasn't like out of stuff and I have nothing to list. That was not me. So thank you so much for watching my haul video. I hope it was entertaining. Have you gone out yet and done some sourcing? Let me know. Or when will you go out? I wasn't planning to go out until June 1st, but yeah. I did go by my consignment store and that was not open yet. It's weird because they have limited hours posted on their door, over their regular hours, but they're still closed. I went by one of my other, I call them the high price thrift store, because each time I go, if I don't go for like a month or 2 months, every time prices have just... But anyway, I digress. So I've been going around and just looking. Who am I kidding? If they were been open, I'd have been in there. But I was just curious to what it said, whether they were open. And some of the places have been taking donations, but they haven't been selling. So I just wanted to check it out. So, yeah. So I hope that you liked my haul video. And like I said, let me know in the comments if you have gone outsourcing or when you plan to go outsourcing. I'm curious. And I will have another video coming out pretty soon. And thank you so much for watching. I would like to invite you to subscribe to Tempost Sells. You would just click the red subscribe button. And if you really like this video, you can go ahead and put a ring on it by clicking the bell. That way you will be notified every time I have a new video out. Until the next time, toodaloo.